Hey, what's going on? It's your boy KQKC Boxing. I'm grinding, people. I'm grinding. And I want to holler out to my man Blue Blood. Give him a shout out, baby. Y'all go check him out. Y'all check out, hey, the boxing clinic too. Hell, y'all go check out the LDBC, period. Shit. You know, hey, they doing some good things. Like I try to tell people. And how I try to leave comments. You know, the NBA, the NFL, they got players associations. We don't. You know, we have the LDBC. They are the ones that call out the bullshit. They are the ones that take up for the boxers or call the boxers out. You know, hey, that's their job. That's what they do. But I give a shout out to those guys. And one more thing before I get started. Please, you know, if you have something to say to someone on a personal level, on their shout outs or their channel, you know, get in contact with them personally. You know, don't put it on blast. Don't put it on your channel. Don't let everybody see your business, all right? Because there's some cool brothers out there. You know, black, white, Chinese, I mean, there's some cool brothers, you know, and trust me, things can be resolved, okay? It's not that serious. It's a sport, okay? It's boxing. It's a great sport, but it's boxing. You know, just do the right thing, people. You know, hey, for me, myself, I just got a new channel, and I'm not trying to blast another channel. I'm not trying to talk negative about someone that I talk positive about in front of other people. You follow me? So, therefore, you know, I'm on straight and narrow. You know, that's me. You know, hey, I'm trying to grow this channel. That's all I'm worried about. You know, and I'm trying to help out with my Cancer Society charity. You know, and this is the way I'm planning on doing it. It might take a minute, but that's what I'm doing. Now, hey, Anthony Joshua steps in it one more time. Now, people from the UK, y'all got to understand. I mean, this guy, you know, he just don't want to fight Deontay Wilder. He knows that this is a risk and a career-ending position for him. You know, there's no more money, fake money falling from the ground. There's no more fire with the word A on it, the letter A. You know, I mean, you're a boxing hero that only had, what, 22 fights and pretty much cherry-picked and analyzed and did this and that, you know. But he won't fight, you know, y'all can call him a bum, y'all can call him the windmill man and this and that, but your man won't fight him. How about that? And there's every proof in the world that the motherfucker won't fight him. Yes, he's a good guy, no doubt about it. He has a good heart, I'm quite sure. He's a great fighter, I'm sure. But let's be honest, he don't want that smoke from Deontay Wilder. See, Deontay Wilder got that look. You know how he looked when he pissed off? Oh man. And what on my intro, You see how he just take that right hand and just slap the shit out that man. That man got knocked out. You know, that's just one of his fights on intro. And I'm going to tell you something. Never call nobody in boxing a bum. They got more heart than any man walking this earth when you step into a ring with another man and throw hands. I said that in grammar school. I said, man, don't talk about this dude. This dude finna throw hands with this 8th grader. I said, hey, don't call him no pussy. You know? Same with me. You know, everybody know the violence in Chicago. Well, I grew up in Inglewood, the notorious South Side, where all the violence is taking place. It wasn't like that at first when I was there, and I have since moved away to the suburbs. But the guys that's doing that now, I knew their fathers, and you know what? Most of them are in wheelchairs, and some in jail, and some is dead. I chose to play basketball and sports. I chose a different path, but I know everything about everything, baby. But I'm going to tell you, Anthony Joshua always put his mouth somewhere it don't supposed to be. Now, I don't know if that came out right or not, but that's why they muzzle his ass. You know what? He said, well, first, let's get to Barry Hearn and Frank Warren. Frank Warren bust Barry Hearn ass out. You know, he just put him on blast. You know, pretty much, you know, shout out to Blue Blood. He got the recording. You know, go check him out. You know, I mean, these people are a piece of motherfucking work. And for some reason, the UK, I understand that you're a countryman, but, you know, right is right and wrong is wrong. You know? And I mean, you got to understand that they full of shit. Sure, they fought Klitschko. He's old, tired. He was out there. Okay, yes, I admit Ortiz was a little older too. But he was a finesse fighter. So, anyway, I mean, Barry Hearns said that, and this is quote unquote, we will fight Tyson Fury. If Tyson Fury, when he fights Deontay Wilder, if he loses, he still can have a fight with Anthony Joshua. Then he went on to say, well, if it's vice versa, if he beats Deontay Wilder don't get a fight with Anthony Joshua. But this is where Anthony Joshua's mouth always get him in trouble. Anthony Joshua just came out and said that I'm going to fight Wilder no matter what after the Fury fight, because that's what the people want. Now, who's telling the truth? Who's bullshitting? Who's calling the shots? Who has the best and upper hand? Other words, what Barry Hearns says pretty much goes. I'm sorry. You can't take Anthony Joshua at his word. Why? Because he turned his ass literally over to Matchroom Boxing and Barry and Eddie Hearns. They own his ass for the next 3 years. They have a muzzle on his ass for the next 3 years. They won't be fighting Deontay Wilder close to the next 3 years or more. But that's where we come in at. Dylan White is a great fighter, but he can't beat Deontay Wilder. He was on this whack-ass channel, and I'm very disappointed in an American at that, calling the channel DAZN. And of course, you know, Eddie Hearn probably paid them to do it, and this and that. You know, the same clowns that interviewed Crawford. And yes, this is one channel I would gladly say anything and put on blast about. They was asking Dylan White the dumbest ass questions. See, that's what Sports 78, Ticket TV, for non-international boxing, Blue Blood Sports, KQKC Boxing, Testy Boxing. I mean, that's what we all trying to say. Had asked the hard questions. Stop being a Sean Hannity and throwing Donald Trump softball questions. Let's get down to the nitty gritty. You know? Ask Dylan White, first of all, don't say your countryman this and that, because you weren't born in London. Let's just get that out in the open. Okay? And number 2, fight Brazil, then you could be the mandatory to Deontay Wilder. But you're not going to do that. Why? Because Brazil, I think, will whoop your ass. Then you get mad and carry a text around that Deontay Wilder saying, sorry, son, I'm not fighting you. And I don't blame Deontay Wilder. Because Eddie Hearns tried to put stipulations on the contract when it first started. That first fight Dylan White, then you might have a chance at Anthony Joshua. Might. So Deontay Wilder answered back and said, okay, that's no problem, but put it in writing and I'll fight Dylan White. But I have to be guaranteed that after I beat his ass, I get Anthony Joshua next. But Eddie Hearn wouldn't do that. See, you know what? This is what I'm going to do. Name of this is The Rise and Fall of Matchroom Boxing. Yes, they did come to America. Yes, Anthony Joshua did win each belt by defeating each champion. Each champion received those belts due to personal problems with Tyson Fury. So therefore they was vacant, and Parker and Charles Martin and the rest of the bunch picked up those belts. And then Anthony Joshua picked those belts. That's why Tyson Fury is the lineal champion, because he did not lose the belts in the ring. That's a come up. That's a rise. Now let's talk about the fall. Well, the fall was Deontay Wilder wants Anthony Joshua. So, okay, come on over and to London, and we'll allow you to get in the ring with Anthony Joshua. What? They didn't have no intentions of doing that. They was going to try to face him off with Dylan White, which Eddie Hearn got pissed off. I mean, he was red like a motherfucker when Deontay Wilder said, hey, no, I'm good. And that flight took off without his ass. So good for Deontay Wilder. He read that and he saw that coming. All right? That's a fall. So he said, okay, well, let's go on negotiations, and let me put an offer on the table, and let's see where we at. All right? That's a come up, right? That's good, right? That's a rise. Then when he gets in there, everything is favoring Anthony Joshua. I mean, everything. From home court advantage, like we always say in basketball, until all the way up to he gets damn near all the money. And poor WBC heavyweight champion of the world, Deontay Wilder, was getting peanuts. Well, Charles Martin got this, and he accepted it, but Charles Martin never made real money. Charles Martin was just happy to be in London. Charles Martin sat there and raised and kissed ass like a big time when he got knocked out. When Anthony Joshua knocked him down, he looked like, damn, what the hell was that? Why? Because he never got hit hard. He's not a real, he's a B-level fighter. Alright, let's end this shit. He's a B-level fighter. So, Deontay Wilder said, man, that's bullshit. That's a fall. I'm gonna go on and I'm gonna speed it up. I'm not gonna go into every little thing that Eddie Hearn fucked up. Then Tyson Fury said, you know what? Matchroom boxing really embarrassed not only my country but me, because I was so embarrassed from my countrymen, the way they acted and the way they tried to take over and bogart Team Wilder. Thank God for Al Heyman. So now he figured Al Heyman, PBC, is doing so great and he get all the champions, so he goes around everybody back and trying to steal champions, which he end up with nobody. Demetrius Andre, he drops out of fights. Tavern Farmer, he's a champion, but he's a B-level champion. See, it's a difference. Oh, it is a difference. First fight, most likely he get the belt taken if he fight a real fighter. Then he added on Bellator MMA, which is majority white. You know, hey, it is what it is. I told you, KQ, KC don't hold shit back, and I'm 100 on everything. So then he got a few amateurs he threw in there. So the highlight of that first free month was, guess who? Put back in Anthony Joshua. There you go. Now let's see how the second month do, because I guarantee you people are already canceling that shit. Alright? Now let's move on ahead. Now he knows that he's going to be fighting Tyson Fury. Deontay Wilder. Eddie Hearns knows that. Oh, they not going to fight. Oh, no. Tyson Fury going to fight Deontay Wilder? Yeah, right. I don't see that fight happening. That fight won't happen till next year. Oh, no. He's going to fake an injury. He's going to do this. He's going to do that. They know. They only have a contract, this and that. But they have signed a contract. They pretty much has the venue. They have the date. So that's a fall, right? Okay. I'm just checking. That's all. Just checking. So what he does, he send his minions out there, you know, people like, let's go, champ. No, Shannon Brady, let's go, champ. Let's go, champ. I think he got hit in the head too much because he's stuck on replay. Then he takes his happy-go-lucky ass over to London because he's broke anyway, so he probably borrowed the money. And they wouldn't even let his ass in there. They threw his ass out. Why? Because they didn't want to be seen with him. Because, he ran Deontay Wilder down and this and that, and, and they probably didn't want no negativity in there anyway. So, let's go, champ. His ass flew right back. And he still was buck dancing, boot licking, clicking his heels, and dancing like a motherfucker. Yes, sir. Let's go, champ. So, now, the moral of the story is Deontay Wilder will be fighting the lineal heavyweight champion for the WBC gold, green, prestigious belt that Anthony Joshua don't have no interest in. And I wonder why. Because Vada and USADA, first of all, will be present. And second of all, that's the more prestigious belt. And you have to go through Deontay Wilder to get it. So the moral of the story is they never wanted to fight Deontay Wilder. And they still is not going to fight him if he wins or loses. See, he might lose to Fury. Let's just say he does. But I guarantee he won't lose to Anthony Joshua. Because I know this guy studied Anthony Joshua. Studied every wrinkle he had in his game. But you know what? I'm going to leave it as that. I'm not going to harp on this too much. KC just want to relay up-to-date news, which is probably not up-to-date, but what I usually like to do, let them, get it out their system. Let them do them, hey, do you, Then I come back and I do me. I put it in my own perspective. And that was my own perspective. See, all this took place on an interview with IFL TV. So subscribers and viewers, go check it out. So, again, one more time, there will be a fight with Deontay Wilder and Tyson Fury on December the 1st. Leo Santa Cruz and Gary Russell Jr. Then you got Gervonta Tank Davis and Abner Mares. Other words, hey, it's on, and next thing you know, Eddie Hearns and Barry Hearns and Matchroom Boxing and DAZN, they all took a loss. And that's all I have to say. This is KQ, KC Boxing Channel. If you like the content of my video, if you like where this new decorative channel is going, I definitely need your subscription. And once you subscribe to me, just hit the icon bell. And each and every time I upload a video, you will know about it. That's right. And if you like the dialogue, the content, the attitude, the narrative, hit that like button. Matter of fact, kick that shit over if you want to. As always, have a great evening, peace, and love.